to introduce the Western world to more traditional Oriental practices that help aid people to overcome diseases without the use of unnecessary procedures, as you see in usual Western medical practices. Today we have Dr. Liu.
Hello.
We also have Mrs. Liu.
Hi.
His lovely partner, Amy, correct?
Yes.
And Amy, their daughter. We hope that you get to learn a lot from this experience, as it is unique to the Chinese Club and one of the personally. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone, good afternoon. Okay, let me introduce myself. My English name is Benjamin Lu, a traditional medicine Chinese medicine doctor with more than 20 years experience. And I hold a PhD in Chinese medicine and also a doctoral advisor. Okay, additionally, I'm a master of traditional martial arts. I started practicing martial arts at 4 years old, and I have opened a martial arts school with thousands of students from many countries. I know everyone here is interested in learning Chinese. Actually, Chinese is the only writing system from the 4 great ancient civilizations that has continued without interruption. It's very valuable and worth studying. Okay. If you learn just 4,000 words, you can understand a book. Chinese character also come from pictographs, so you can easily learn many words. Then it's better to study ancient classical by yourself. Like this picture, this Chinese word is 人, meaning human. So look, this picture is very easy to understand. Okay, today we have some special benefit for everyone. I will teach some useful skills for diagnosing health issues just by observation. You won't need blood tests or medical equipment to find out if you or your family and friends are at risk for certain diseases. Okay. At the end, I will also have some times for everyone to experience a traditional Chinese medicine health checkup. Okay, let me first share some examples to give you a basic understanding of traditional Chinese medicine. All parts of our body, such as hands, face, tongue, and ears, are holographic projections of the entire body. Each part reflects important information about our health, personality, wealth, and even our marriage and the health of our children. The first example, take a look at this patient's mouth. Okay. The area above the upper lip, this area, is corresponding to the uterus, and the area on both sides is corresponding to the ovaries, and the area on both sides are corresponding to ovaries. So in her case, we can see that her lip color is light red, and the color around her nose and cheekbones is red too. Okay, but the area above her lip is pale, so with a bluish tint under the skin. So we can see here a little bit bluish tint here, and here too. So this shows that her uterus is affected by cold, and the blue color in this area points to cold and pain. So when patients come to my clinic, they don't need to tell me where they feel uncomfortable or where they feel pain. A real traditional Chinese medicine doctor never asks, so where do you feel pain or where do you feel uncomfortable? Instead, through the diagnosis, we can directly tell patients where they feel pain or uncomfortable. So I understand your body is better than yours. And this is the true traditional Chinese medicine. And this patient was quite interesting because she arrived late and apologized. As soon as I saw her, I said, "Oh, you have gynecologic pain," and her eyes went wide in shock. Yeah, she said, "Yeah, that's exactly right. I'm late today because I spent the whole morning doing various tests for my gynecological pain. And the Western medicine told her it would take 7 days to get the results. I told her, I don't need 7 days. I have already diagnosed it in a second. Then I gave her acupuncture treatment, and after just 1 minute, she said her lower belly pain was totally gone. And she asked herself, what was I doing this morning? Okay. Later, she recommended many of her friends to my clinic. So this technique works really well. So next time you see a bluish tint on your or a female's friend's lips, especially around here. So please tell her to drink more warm water and suggest avoiding ice cream or the cold drinks, especially during or before her period. Otherwise, she will have a gynecological pain. Okay. Can we change my computer? Yeah, to my computer. Also, we have the... Sorry. Which one is it? Because I have some videos. Okay. Okay, let's take a look at this patient. You can probably see that the bluish tint around the area above her upper lip is more severe, this area. And this is a dark more here. In facial reading, this name is 优子痣. That means the more of worrying about children. Here, especially this one. Okay. Also, she is young, but she has a lot of hair. So for women, having hair on the upper lip is a sign of hormone imbalance. You can see here, a lot of hairs. Okay. So it's important not just to remove the hair, but you can go to see a real traditional Chinese medicine doctor to regulate your hormones. Also, did you notice something unusual about her? Okay. Yes, right here. So her nose and mouth are not aligned in a straight line. In facial reading, this is called 子午不正. It means misalignment of the meridians, so which can have different outcomes depending on the location. It can reflect instability in life, lose money, and relationship issues, and so on. But focusing on her health, so it indicates that she has a significant uterus tilt and malformation. So the moment I saw her, I told her, your main issues is uterus malformation and tilt, combined with hormone imbalance and congenital gynecological problems. And you've had health issues since birth. It won't be easy for you to get pregnant. She was very surprised and said she had come to treat infertility. I told her we would start treatment and see how it goes, because I I noticed her husband has poor sperm health. So, and both of their facial features indicate weak fertility. So, meaning it will be difficult to conceive and even harder to have a healthy child. Okay, so she later told me that when she had previously consulted a Western medicine doctor, they had said a normal uterus is pear-shaped, like this picture, like the big one. It's a normal uterus. But hers was small and heart-shaped, like the small one. She was shocked that I could tell at a glance. Okay, I also have many cases where I've treated cancer and blindness. For example, in the left picture, okay, you see a patient with unfocused eyes, almost blind. And in the right picture, after just 30 minutes of treatment, she could see again. Look at her eyes. So acupuncture can also treat blindness and deafness, loss of taste, and after effects from car accident and so on. Okay, the next picture is going to be a little bit bloody, so please don't be afraid. Okay. Like this patient with internal eye bleed. So West medicine doctor couldn't figure out the cause, but after just looking at her tongue, I identified the root of the problem. And with one treatment, she was much better the next day. And by the third day, all her symptoms were gone. So there are just a few examples of diagnosing and treating the known conditions. And let me share another case of diagnosing a pre-disease condition. So when this patient first reached out to me, he was only 16 years old. He just sent me a photo of his hands, hoping I could do a reading of his fortune, destiny, and health. But here, we just focusing on his health issues. I told him, you have a significant hidden risk in your heart and lung functions. And there's already some problem with your heart. I also accurately predicted that he would wake up between 1 and 3 a.m., especially around 2 a.m. And I described his symptoms in detail. A strong feeling of chest tightness, shortness of breath, chest pain, and discomfort in his back and shoulder blade area. I told him that if these symptoms ever occurred in the future, he should come to see me. At the time, it was August 17, 2023, last year. But who would pay attention to a heart problem if there are no symptoms, especially at 16 years old? Then on February 16, 2024, in this year, he suddenly contacted me. He said now he is experiencing palpitations, shortness of breath, and chest pain, with all the symptoms exactly the same as what I diagnosed before. I immediately told him some procedures for heart emergency, and a few minutes later, all his symptoms were gone. But his parents were still worried, so they took him to the emergency room. All his tests came back normal, and he went home at the same night. And the next day, he started taking the Chinese medicine I prescribed him. Now his condition is very stable, and he no longer wakes up in the middle of the night or experience chest pain. He is very grateful for me. He straight up said, I'm only 17, still a teenager, and this is the first time I've ever felt so close to death. So in fact, If he had started treatment right when I diagnosed him, he might have avoided this dangerous experience. So this is why diagnosing pre-disease is traditional Chinese medicine. It's so helpful for everyone. So what kind of practice can we adopt before diseases form to reduce their occurrence? Is actually simple. Okay, number one, go to bed early and wake up early. Follow the laws of the universe. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. So people should work when the sun rises and rest when it sets. Take the case of this 16 years old boy with heart disease. I could actually predict that he would wake up at night because hours between 1 and 3 a.m. This time, when the liver meridian is the most active, like this time. So from 11 to 1 a.m. is gallbladder meridian time, active time, and the 1 to 3 is liver meridian time. So people with liver or gallbladder issues often find it hard to sleep during this time or wake up on this own. Additionally, around 2 a.m. is when the yin energy is at its strongest during the day, and the heart is associated with yang fire as its ruling organ. Therefore, at 2 a.m., the heart's yang energy is at its weakest. Yeah, because from 11 to 1 p.m., this time is a hard time, but 2 a.m. is the weakest time for heart. Okay. So, which is why many people with heart disease experience myocardial ischemia at this time. To protect itself, the body wakes you up, so allowing the heart to regain its normal rhythm. This is why many heart attacks occur during this time. Okay, number two, don't eat at late night. The organs and the system in our body also have their own working hours. Just like managing a company or a country, we need to manage our bodies well, so at night is the stomach resting time. We all know that we need to rest when work or school hours end. And the same goes for our organs. Many type 2 diabetes patients have the habit of eating at late night or consuming heavy, greasy foods late in the evening. Therefore, eating a full meal before sleeping can lead to various gastrointestinal diseases, cardiovascular issues, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, diabetes, insomnia, emotional problems, and more. And number three, stay away from cold air conditioning and cold food or cold drinks. There are 4 seasons in a year. Spring brings new life, and summer promotes growth, autumn is for harvest, and winter is for storage. Summer is a great time for outdoor activities and sweating. While in autumn, people need to focus on keeping warm. During winter, it's important to sweat as little as possible. If your pore on your body open and you get cold, it can easily trigger allergic diseases in spring, such as rhinitis, asthma, and make you easier to catch the flu. Just like natural, our bodies experience changes in temperature. With attachment in technology, we can stay in air-conditioned rooms all year round. However, being in overly cold equipment is like the freezing rivers in winter, so which can obstruct the flow of energy or qi in our body. Both meridian pathways and slow down blood circulation. This can lead to many issues such as joint and muscle pain. That's why every time the season change, my clinic see many cases of the shoulder pain and neck pain, or shoulder and arm pain, and lower back pain, knee pain. So all caused by this reason. Okay, after today's lesson, I am sure you learned how to diagnose and prevent gynecological issues like cramps, various joint and muscle pains, and how to truly maintain your health. You have also learned how to avoid high blood pressure, diabetes, and cardiovascular diseases, leading to a better and healthier life. If everyone learns Chinese well, you can visit my YouTube channel, which is also a great resource for practicing listening skills. While learning Chinese, you can also gain knowledge about face reading, fortune telling, prediction, feng shui, and traditional Chinese medicine. So my advice to you all is to learn Chinese well, as it is a way for you to explore many ancient civilizations and unknown areas, and it will provide you with excellent assistance in exploring Asian culture. I hope everyone will also be interested in traditional Chinese medicine, facial reading, fate analysis, and the culture of Taoism I Ching. This is my website and my YouTube channel, drluclinic.com. And is my YouTube channel and my clinic address. Okay, this is my main treatment area and the range of insurance we can accept. You can take photos. If anyone is need assistance, you can contact my clinic at any time. Okay, thank you all very much. And next we can have some time for traditional Chinese medicine diagnosis. If anyone is interested, we can live up here, over here. Yeah, thank you.